Jeopardy! Producers have responded to the fan backlash over reigning champ Amy Hummel's style of play. The Wisconsin doctor with a 4-day total of $85,974 knows her stuff but competes so slowly that games are being left incomplete. Amy's ongoing winning streak has Jeopardy! Fans buzzing, because viewers always like to see a player go on a long run. Tonight, she defeated Kirsten Lundquist and Ferdinand Persenti, giving her 4 wins and likely entering her into the next Tournament of Champions. Amy is the second streaker since regular play resumed earlier this month after an onslaught of tournaments, following Alison Betts. But a downside to Amy's wins so far is that her games have seen clues left on the board, for the first time all season. In her second victory, time ran out with 4 clues uncovered, and 15 triple stumpers, which drove fans insane. Producer Sarah Whitcomb-Foss and former champion Buzzy Cohen discussed last week's games on Monday's Inside Jeopardy! Podcast. Slower game. They admitted that while Amy is particularly calm, fans are used to the fast pace of trivia titans during tournaments, and unplayed clues were bound to happen. One thing that folks have called out in this game that 4 clues were left on the board, Foss said. She sarcastically added, "After all those competitions and tournaments that you loved so much, we didn't have any material left on the board, and I know people have compliments about that time. But the bottom line is with 3 relatively new players, 2 there for the first time, 1 a 1-game champion or 2-game champion, it is a slower game sometimes. You know, calling out the clues, responding correctly or incorrectly, when there's triple stumpers it takes more time. We always try to play as much as we can, but once we have called less than a minute we have to stick to that," she explained. "Even though things unfold in a way that we go, I wish we could go a little longer, we can't. We have to stick to it. We hear you, but this is the reality. We gotta get out on time." Taking her time. Fans took to social media not hiding their thoughts about Amy's slow style of play, even if it's clearly paid off for her. Is Amy reading slow purposely in every round? Like girl. It's so obvious. #Jeopardy! One ex-user wrote. "First time in a while I've seen clues left on the #Jeopardy! Board, I blame Amy's slow clue picking," wrote another. "Watching Amy play is like watching the show in slow motion." #Jeopardy! Wrote a third. "Amy pissed me off so bad," ripped a fourth. "Did Amy intentionally speak slowly in Double Jeopardy so they would run out of time, thereby hindering Tyler from catching up to her score?" #Jeopardy! Wondered one more. "I like Amy but she is a slow clue picker." "Painfully slow," wrote a sixth. Bedside manner. Dr. Hummel is an emergency medicine physician in Madison, Wisconsin, according to U.S. News Health. It sounds like her job, in which she works at 8 different hospitals, may explain why she's so calm on stage. She received her medical degree from University of Cincinnati College of Medicine and has been in practice for nearly 5 years. Her specialty is emergency medicine, which entails having to rapidly assess and treat patients with catastrophic injuries. Common reasons to visit emergency rooms include heart attack, drug overdose, shock, burns and massive bleeding. Jeopardy! Airs at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Check your local listings.